Problem and solution in Microsoft Access. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check out our other how-to videos from this channel. Also, subscribe and share. It will be helpful for the channel. So in this video, I'm going to share with you from my personal experience the cons, the problem with the Microsoft Access. The two items I feel worth mentioning are the macros and the record binding. Now the macro has to do with opening form, closing form, adding records, deleting records, appending records. Those are the macros. And the record binding, that has to do with binding the record set onto the screen or the form. Now the macro, for instance, if you create a database, say 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and the Microsoft Access version has changed, then that application may run into a problem. So different versions depend on the Microsoft Access code if you rely on traditional coding. Now the number two, which is the record binding, you actually bind to a live record set onto that screen. For example, if you have 500,000 records and you advance forward, backward, move records around, or type in the number of records on the very bottom record navigation, that's a problem. What if you create the application for multi-user? Then you have several people accessing that same application. Then that's going to really impact the performance on your application. And that's basically the two items I want to avoid when develop any Access database application. Well, the solution that I've been using for the past 6-7 years is using the MVC methodology, and I use this quite a bit on the developing the web application. So I'm using same methodology for the Access, which is quite nice. First, the macros do not exist. We use the model in the class object, and I will show you that later in this video. And the controller or the data access layer, some people call this data store. In the MVC development, we call this data store, but it's actually a data access layer. That terminology was used way back when, and this is how the interaction are done between the model and the view. All right, and the view actually is a screen for displaying the information. With this methodology, you actually separate all the concerns that you have because it's a stateless, meaning the data records do not bind onto a form. You're working with the object individually. Once you get the record, and that's it, it does not bind to anything. and the controller is actually uh, what is the interaction, is the action itself. Now in the MVC we call that action method or action result. These are all actions, and it used the model, which is the object, to create what is needed. Uh, in this video, there is no requirement. I'm just going to go through some of my databases and show you my old ones and the new ones. And the benefit of this is improved performance because there are no record binding. And then the second benefit is that it does not rely on the Access code. It works on all MS Access versions, since we do this through our code itself. The third thing that we can benefit from this technique is it's adaptable to other databases. Meaning, if you create this type of model, you can link the table to, say, SQL server databases or MySQL or whatever databases environment you want to link to, and that is the nice thing to have, is to be able to code one time and convert your data access database to be using the SQL Server database, for example, as a backend database. So let me show you some of the problems and how we can apply this to our development. Alright, so let me show you some of my older access databases. This is my new computer, so I imported a couple of them in here, and let's take a look at the older one. This one, yeah, this one was I think I developed this one for organizing competition, gymnastics competition, back in 1989, 98, I think. These were all different competitions. But let's take a look at the old one, MDB. That was the extension back then. Oops. So yeah, so this guy, you can't even see the switchboard. Which tells me that has to do with the macros. Let's see, right click, let me enable that. Right click, no right click, no right click. Yeah, I think that has to do with there you go, you can see these should have been showing. However, it's not showing up correctly. So that's the problem with the older version, with doing things in Access, doing things in macros. So that was one issue. Let's see. Here's the cooperative education that I did for Wake Tech Community College. I was living in Raleigh back then. Ooh, you see that blip? I was living in Raleigh, and one of the people at the office had learned about me, and they contacted me to come up with a system for them. So this one was completed and delivered. I think this one was back in 2008. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. That's during the time I was living in Raleigh for 5 years. Um, this one was delivered. I disabled all the ribbons and two bars. So you cannot do right click on this one, but you were. Let me see if I can try open this guy. Ooh, there you go. That's the macro. Um, see, it's missing some of the references. So that's what happens when you develop things in using macro. It barks at you. It barks at you like a mad dog. Let's see if I can escape this. Well, yeah, that one closes the main screen. Let's see if it didn't. The main screen didn't return. There you go. That has to do with the macro. Let me try to bring that guy back up again. Let's see other ones. So let me try to open this guy. Program, and ooh, you see that blip? There goes again. So something's happening in the background. It's missing that DLL version. Where was it? Oh my gosh, 1.2. So that's the problem. Oh yeah, it opens up and it closes the back end. Let's see if I exit this guy. It comes back to the main screen, which is fine, main switchboard. So you can see the problem with that. Let me go back in there. Yeah. What if I exit from here? Ooh, that exits out altogether. That's not good. See, that shouldn't have been like that. I'm gonna get back in there again. Show you. Ooh, that blip. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, on this one, I can show you what's happening here. The problem with the bonding records. Obviously, these guys are. This one was developed using the bonding, the way the Microsoft Access wants us to do. But you see, you have to advance forward with this guy, you see, or previous, going backwards. And I don't know if I like that. Let's see, last, see, these were test courses I did. So the problem is that what if you have 1,000,000 records, 500,000? Then you have to keep clicking here until you find what you want. That's not a real good way. And now, another problem with bonding records on the form is that what if what if the application is for multi-user? Then several people will be using this screen, and that will reduce the performance, which is not a good way of doing things. All right, so you can see the problem with that is the macro being for different versions, and that causes issues. And the second is the record bonding, which, as I explained, not there. There with moving forward, advance a record at a time, which is not really a good way of doing things. And as a matter of fact, you know what, I can't show you the code here, but I can show you. Let me see, I can open this one in the design view. There is a trick to open this guy in the design view. I just opened it in the design view, you see there, and I can now see these are the macros that I use to work with these guys. But let me show you what we should be doing instead of using the macro and bonding. Oh yeah, a couple of months ago, I ran into these people who posting on YouTube the I guess they call it the Lotto System, and I was watching several clips of them, and they showed me or they show how they come up with the numbers. Well, I thought I would put this one in Access to mimic their system, but check this out. These are all draw entries, and ticket entry. Let me see if I think I put some sample in here. Let's see, ticket. Oh, there you go. See there? These are the tickets. For example, the pick number, and it will show you if you won, if you not win. I think there are a couple of them that I tried testing and then made it well. Anyways, but it would show you. See, this is the MVC way of programming. So I'm going to exit that out. Here's a process the ticket. So when you click this one, it's going to update to the latest ticket. And the system, check this out. Now I only did one for Illinois. For the system, there are 3 systems. Oh, there are several I did. Okay, all right. So this is the tic-tac-toe system. And we're using the last evening's draw to predict the future number, today's number, for example. So these are the numbers that it predicted. Well, enough of that. I'm gonna just gonna move on because I don't want to bore you with this guy. But you can edit this guy and save it, or let's try this one. So if I change this number and then cancel, nothing happens. It's still there. See there? So that's how you should be doing. You should validate all your records. Yeah, let me show you the calendar. This is the new and improved calendar. I created a calendar many years ago, but it's a little small box. But this is a much improved calendar. But let's take a look at these systems right here. So let's pick out a base number. This would mean that we're going to use the previous midday to predict all future number, like today's number or the future number. Let's use this guy. Let's use the running difference add system. Let's see if it, okay, no hit. Well, let's see last month. Let's see last month. There might be some hits in here. Oh, look at, wow. It predicted pretty good. That's a nice system. Look at that. Let me pop up this guy. Oh, yeah. So these are the numbers that I created. I made it to predict the future number, you see. And let's see, that's an evening. It predicted the evening number. So it came out in the evening, not predicted the evening. Let's see this guy. Oh, on the first list. Wow. Let's see that 27th of August. This one was box 2, was not a hit. I wonder if there's a hit. So that's first list too. Look at that. So these are the predicted numbers that it would come out. Well, obviously it's not going to make it. It's not going to hit 100% at a time. And you can see that the October didn't work. Oh, this is a September. Oh, this is August. Look at August. Wow, August got some good one. I see a bunch of boxes, but no hit. I was going to show you if there was a hit. Let me go back to, that's August, July. Come on. So right now it's calculating. Oh, here we got a hit. Right there we got a hit. let's see. Way 241 a hit. That's nice. So this is the Lotto System that I saw somebody putting that on the uh, pen and paper on the YouTube. So I said, well, you know what? I'm going to try to do this with programs, and that's how it was born. That's how it was born. So, but just want to show you, this is based on the MVC. None of these guys that you see display on here is bonded to the record set. Alright, so that one's a midday box. But he only, yeah, so he only gave 10 numbers, 10 predicted numbers there. And it says day, night, meaning try to play this day and night for July 20th. And that's what it is. Calendar daily picks. But that's the calendar. Let's see if I can show you the. Wonder if I can show you. Yeah, the code. I'm gonna see if I can break this one. Yep, I can break that one. Yep. So that's a main screen. So the code in here. Yeah, obviously this is a little lengthy code just because the calendar is based on this code in here. Highlight first and last date, clear date, for example, validating the date, so selecting the month, advancing the month. So these are all done in here, all right? But as far as getting the information, yeah, this is all done for calendar. As far as getting the information, so right here, you see that? Get the result, get the result, get the result. So MVC way of displaying information on the screen is really cool. And yeah, this is working out from the traditional access. But that's yeah, but that's the calendar. Yep. So it's a nice looking calendar. You would here on this screen you would build a bunch of controls in here, and here's all the information. So it is a nice calendar. Anyways, yeah, I can show you how to maybe in a new video I will show you I will show how to create a calendar. But let me show you this is the non-profit organization 2 months ago that they asked me to write an application form to keep track of their membership. So here is an account, and I put my stuff in there, and that is how it should be done. Now let me show you that this guy is not binding to the table or query. You can tell, oh, let me turn on my highlighter. You know, I keep forgetting this highlighter when for the video. But anyways, you see here, record source, and you can tell it's not binding to anything. If you see these unbound boxes, all right. So all this and this guy, this screen right here, this account search. This account search screen is shared with several screens. So if I open the account management, and this screen knows where it came from, and if I double click on that account, you'll see that. See, I can edit this guy, and if I remove this guy, you see that. But now with the traditional way, if you did that, it would not even ask you anything. It would just update it right away because it's bonding to the table. Therefore, whatever you type in here automatically updates it. All right. But with this way of coding, if I cancel it, check this out. My previous name that I deleted or took out will return. Ooh, what happened there? There you go. I think, yeah, so I need to, yeah, let's try that one again. Edit, cancel. Oh, so something's not right there. So when I cancel, that should have been edit because it's displaying. Well, anyways, but this would be, so I just need to fix that. When I cancel, the edit button should still be visible. See that it's disabled. So I might have missed something there. But anyways, it's almost done. It's about 95% done, and hopefully I can deliver this one, in a week or two if I have time to, if I finish it. But you can see this is all MVC, and so let me see if I did this one right here. I'm going to edit that, take out the row and cancel, and nothing happened. The row still there. You see there, it didn't change. You see, so that's a way of, yeah, that's another way. Transaction the same way. See, this is where I was talking about the account. It's using this account search, and if I pop this guy, see, it knows that person. All right, now you don't see any transaction here because I started this one in August, and I had some dummy record in there. See the date range, transaction range. So here, because it's not clear, you can actually edit this thing. All right, and if I cancel, it comes back. That's how it should be for the account. So if I edit, and if I see editing, so if I cancel, the previous record, previous information should return. That's what should have been done. Should happen on the account screen. So I need to fix that. But now if I did this guy, look at this, transaction was cleared, and I disable all this. But here's another problem that I just saw. The add new record, add new. So that one also disappeared. So I need to fix that one too. Make sure that we are able to, or they can add new transaction. But anyways, there's some glitches there. It's not a glitch. It's just, I just need to, make sure I enable that. But this is the MVC programming, and as you can see, let me see this guy. Let me see this death announcement. Look at this. Oh, by the way, 2 months ago, my mom passed away. She was 88. She told me she was 90. And look at that lovely mother. But this is the, so this could be an announcement for the members. You see, I can edit this guy. Now check this out. If I delete this guy and try to save, I'm missing the first name. And it would not let me save. And it also put me this asterisk. And that would be the right way to program. Look at this. Look, first name, last name, I'm missing. So this is how we should be developing. So that was canceled. And the records return. Now the account screen should return the previous records, previous information, just like this one. So, but that's how that happens. I want to update her picture. Let me see. Photo, where are you? I don't know if I want to update her photo. I kind of like that one. Let's see if I see anything else. No, it's not in here. No, don't know where that photo is. Oh, here it is, family. Look at this. Look at this beautiful mother. Look at this. See, it changes. That's the update. Now, if you want to know how to upload the video, the photo, go look at the video that I put out. So you will learn how to upload this photo and also resize. All right. So resizing photo, and that's that. But let me show you the MVC code. What is involved. So if I drop down here, these are modules and class modules. Alright, now the module it's got this rectangular shape icon, and the class module. But the module, it has this kind of share link type icon. But let's open one up. There. So the class here, the class module, these items can be compared to models MVC M. All they are is just the object, class object with attributes. These are attributes, and 99% of the time these attributes represent columns in the table. All right. Obviously, you can add more attributes, say calculation, whatever you need, and this would be the initialization. Now, in order to use any object, actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that out. I'm not going to explain how to code in MVC. That will be in another video. But that's MVC, and I'm just going to show you. Now, this is the modules, which I designated as DB access, data access layer. All right. So this would be these modules can be compared to controllers. All right. It can be compared to controllers in MVC. Now, let me pop back in here. Now, if I go back to the form, there, let's open one out. How about count? Yeah. This screen right here, this form right here, can be compared to a view. A view is a place where we can display information. All right. So that's a view. However, there is a middle guy. We call it code behind, which interacts with controller. All right. Or this guy and the modules work hand in hand together. All right. So this guy could be a controller, because it interacts with this middleman, the data access layer. All right. And these subs, name of the subs or functions, these are action methods in MVC. And now in MVC, there are, if you work with the web application where we call there's some of them, most of them on the ASMVC, we call them action results, meaning we get results from this middle layer data store, where this data store, the module, I said I was gonna leave that for the next video. Anyways, but this back code behind um, or yeah, gets information from those from the controller, from the data layer, data access layer, and the model, the class, and display here. And that is the MVC. And none of these screens and forms have any record binding. If you notice the way I programmed this guy. However, there's a couple of them that's got record binding, and you can tell them by S. It's called subform. Now, it's okay to have subform as bonded to the record because they can bind to the record set, which is in this case is a row table, because these are very small and a lot of time they are related to the main form, and the main form should not be bonded directly to the record set. So this is the MVC way of developing the Microsoft Access database. So you can see how I did that, and yeah, you can do basically anything the same way as the traditional ways, but this is untraditional ways, which I feel like is better. I feel like it's better because it doesn't bog down the performance, and yeah, the report the same way. You can you can create any reports, and let's see if I speed up this guy out to the oh, there you go, PDF. See that? This is in a PDF. You can see that. All right, and so yeah, this is MVC slash maybe MS Access slash MVC way. But so there you have it. Just a short video to explain to you how we can overcome and improve our database data access database, and this would be one way. I think it's one way. I think there are other ways to improve, but there you have it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.